good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Moise Weenus, and I'm going to be doing this replay cast for Division D East. We have the blue team not throwing versus red team Zul'jin Distillery. I only have one game available of the two. I'm not sure if this is the first or second game, and what if the other team won the first or the second game. I'm not sure. So I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me, and I will show up my excitement now. Very excited. If there's any team wipes that occur, I will be taking a shot at the end of this playback. So let's hop in there and see what we have. All right. For the side of not throwing, there we go. That's a better one. We have Archangel on the Arthas. We have Bad Rudely on the right wing. We have Chromie being played by Demarcon. Jakebot is on the Genji. And we have Arenia on the Hanzo. Over for Zul'jin Distillery on the red team, we have DeWitt on the Sonya. We have Be Fresh on the Tracer. We have Nutcracker on Lucio. Elaren on the Gul'dan. And Ankle Shot on the ETC.
4, 3, 2.
And here we go.
Facility online.
Looks like we're going to see Hanzo going top to face off with the Sonya, and we're going to see a 2-4-man split bottom for both teams. Sonya is a very strong solo laner, so it'll be interesting to see how Hanzo does up there. Ooh, taking a big blast from Chromie. Lucio gets about to 75% health. We'll see a little bit of a contest here. Tracer poking. Lucio going deep. Jakebot going ahead and just poke where he can. Whittle down this ETC. A lot of damage coming out from Gul'dan. A lot of poison damage hitting that right wing. Archangel getting about, losing about 60% of his health, having to go back and hit the well tap. Gul'dan is going stacks with his Echoed Corruption. Ooh, Chromie lands a lot of damage on that Gul'dan. Genji goes in to try and finish, but takes a lot of tower hits. He's going to escape barely with his life. That was close for Jakebot. Elaren on Gul'dan is depleted. Goes ahead and goes back and hits the well tap, as does Tracer. The beacons will be spawning in about 14 seconds, so I think Zul'jin is going to try to control this point down here by forcing not throwing off the point. Jakebot's taking a lot of damage from this Tracer. Chromie throwing out a lot of damage as well. But it looks like Zul'jin is in a better position to take this bottom. Ooh. Lucio just gets eliminated, as well as Genji. So it's a 1-for-1 trade in the bottom, which means it still might be a contest here for this bottom beacon point. The top point is taken by Sonya. We see not throwing coming in here and trying to take back the bottom. Ooh, ankle shot getting very, very low. Be Fresh is being very fresh. Just being an annoying fly on these guys on the bottom point. Gul'dan dumping in some damage over the wall. Although he is low. Not throwing is backing up a little bit. Tracer's getting low. But it looks like Zul'jin will claim this bottom beacon as well, which will keep the countdown a-rolling. Oh, nope, it looks like the top beacon is going to be taken by Jakebot. So, looks like the progression will not be moved. Chromie getting very, very, very low. Escapes 200 health. Zul'jin Distillery, if they're in the wrong spot at the wrong time, this Chromie could just delete them. Maybe not the ETC, but definitely the Lucio and the Tracer. Tracer's very low right now, so Be Fresh has got to be careful. Elaren is back up to full health. Got full mana. It's going to start throwing some more damage on these guys, getting some more stacks. Already up to 12. Zul'jin bullying, not throwing off the point, but we get an excellent root by the Arthas, and it ends up rooting the Tracer, and Tracer goes down. Chasing on the Lucio. Lucio's going to try to get away with speed boost, and does. But now this puts a disadvantage to Zul'jin Distillery on the bottom point. Top point. Ooh, Sonya very low with Genji. Genji very low. Genji gets the pick, but will also get picked by Lucio. So that's a 2v1. That was a good job by Genji to get that one kill. But that means its top point will go to Zul'jin Distillery. Ooh! Wow, that was very nice from Chromie targeting that Gul'dan. Chromie has 30 stacks on her Sandblast quest. Not bad. Looks like not throwing is going to possibly go top to look for this, maybe a pick, or just to get this second beacon. Hanzo is in a bad spot right now. Tracer lands the bomb and finishes off the Hanzo. Genji jumping in, try to burn down that Tracer, but she just jumps away. Not throwing has taken the top beacon. They've kind of switched now. They have 3 top. A lot of damage going out on Brightwing. Sonya just standing on the point, anchoring, as well as Arthas. DeWitt missing the spear there. Archangel's getting very, very low and does go down. Gul'dan putting out a lot of poison damage, and Zul'jin Distillery will take the top beacon for now. Bottom is being controlled by Chromie, so we don't see any progress, any more beacon progress being made in one direction or the other, but we see 4 members of Zul'jin on top. Tracer kills the Hanzo, going very hard and landing a bomb on him, and he jumps away, but it still takes him down. Jakebot, soul defense in the top lane. Alright, here comes Archangel to back him up. Sonya is this switched to solo lane bottom against Brightwing and Chromie, and she better be careful too. A 2v1 situation down there. I think Zul'jin Distillery is probably just going to push top because they have the manpower and they have the wave clear. Archangel in a bad spot, gets caught out, will get eliminated. Killing blow going to ETC. Ankle shot. I think Zul'jin Distillery, I think they're just content in pushing on the front wall here of this fort. And I think they should get significant progress on doing that. Elren getting low, getting healed up by Lucio, but also life tapping, and that's a little dangerous when you're already at low health. Gul'dan is going to go back and well tap. Yep. Bottom was taken by Sonya, and now it's a 3v1 situation down there. I don't think Sonya's going to go in and try to fight not throwing off this point. It's just, we have all 5 members of not throwing down there, so they're pretty confident they'll be able to hold on to this point down here. Brightwing sees that Sonya started the camp. Sonya knows it too, decides to hold on it. Meanwhile, top lane, Jakebot is soaking, trying to defend, not being able to push them off of all of the siege, off the siege of this wall. So Zul'jin does get all this wall down, both towers. Tracer diving in. Nice power slide from ETC. Brightwing is very, very, very low. But Jakebot has jumped in to cause a little bit of a wrench in their plan and kind of cause a little bit of confusion. It looks like everyone might get away. Oh, Genji doing a good job. Hanzo in trouble now on the back line. I wouldn't be surprised if this Tracer jumps in and tries to take him out. And they back off. Alright, so we see a significant progress in the beacon loading for Zul'jin Distillery. They're going to have four top. Ooh, Genji. Careful, buddy. If they find you, that could be a bad situation. So they're going to continue. Zul'jin Distillery is going to continue to push top. Try to get this fort down. They don't mind stalling out. They have better wave clear, at least for right now, and they have the numbers advantage top. Jakebot defending how he can as Genji just... Ooh, Lucio gets very, very low. Starts healing himself up, but Jakebot is very, very low, and they don't have a healer up here. Sonya in the bottom lane isn't able to do much because she's in a similar situation, but she has a lot more wave clear, and so it's less of an issue. She has self-healing, things like that. Looks like Genji did get a little bit too low and was lost in the top lane to Tracer. Tracer, very much a threat. You have a lot of mobility on... Oh, Tracer's going in again on the Hanzo. Will Hanzo make it over the wall? Just barely. Very nice. A little bit of body blocking by Demarcon there. Zul'jin Distillery is going to go ahead and take this. It's going to take the camp of not throwing. Looking for the bruiser camp. Chromie in a very bad position right here. Bush party and will not escape. Although Lucio gets very, very low. We have a full... Oh, Genji jumping in, trying to pick off this Lucio. Will he get it? No. And will go down as well. Brightwing teleporting in, trying to heal, but will probably also fall. Ooh, okay, that's 3 for none. So we got 3 kills there gained by Team Zul'jin Distillery. They got a full Zerg wave. There's still a little bit of Zerg for not throwing, but it's not nearly as much.
Hero slain.
Nice Dragon Arrow, I suppose, for clearing. We can talk about ultimates. Chromie, Temporal Loop, Brightwing, Emerald Wind, Hanzo, Dragon Strike, Summon Syndragosa from Arthas, and we have X Strike from Genji. Sonya coming in on Jakebot. Jakebot chasing the Tracer.
Hero slain.
And the Tracer does fall. Jakebot trying to get out after diving deep. He will be able to do so. And I think both teams are just going to back off at this point. Sonya took Leap. I really like that. That's an exciting ult. Can't wait to see that in action. Horrify by Gul'dan, Sound Barrier from Lucio, Mosh Pit from ETC, and Pulse Rounds from the Tracer. So we have about a 1 level lead right now for Zul'jin Distillery. They've been doing a good job. They took that top fort. They're able to push with greater numbers. ETC going in, landing a Mosh on 2. Gul'dan putting down a lot of damage. Emerald Wind coming out from Brightwing to push everyone back, but she will go down. Chromie's in a bad spot. Marcon goes down. Archangel running. Will also get picked. Ooh, Jakebot, careful. It's a 5v1 now. Hanzo, meanwhile, is in the top lane, trying to soak some XP. We have a talent tier advantage for Zul'jin Distillery. They're at 13. They'll take this fort easily, and they might push in with this camp, maybe try to get some siege damage on the keep wall. I'm not sure. We'll see. Looks like Sonya is going to go back up top, see what's going on with this Hanzo. I don't think she can get a pick, but Brightwing is teleporting in as well, so now we're at a 2v1. Polymorph coming out, and Sonya's just going to be soaking up here. I don't think she wants to hard engage. But in bottom, ooh, we see a lot of damage going down on Lucio. Lucio does go down. Jakebot is very, very low, has to back up. Tracer's low. Archangel is chasing, seeing if he get a root. Chromie's in a bad spot. Chromie gets taken down, and now Zul'jin will turn on Archangel and take him down as well. Top lane, well, I mean, in the bottom lane, we still have this siege camp pushing. They will get the whole wall. Well, they'll get the main gate. They'll get both towers. Might even get a little more damage. I'm not sure. Sonya decides to get out of dodge in the top fort and just let Brightwing and Hanzo take it, which is probably the smart call. Tracer's stalking in though, probably going to try to get all over one or both of these guys. Going in. Be Fresh is going in on Arenia. Hanzo is trying to do some damage and succeeding. It's pretty close, but I don't think... Oh, very nice bomb by Be Fresh. Be Fresh is very, very low, though, so... We lost Chromie in the bottom lane, I believe, somewhere. Oh, and I missed the Brightwing. Just too much excitement happening with Tracer. I missed all the other kills. Alright, Archangel lands the root on the Gul'dan. It's going to slap him around a little bit, but ETC is there. And Arthas is just going to back up. You know we're memeing, right? You guys want to take a step back for a sec? Y'all be hardballing. Well, you know, if you play a meme team, you can't automatically expect the other team is going to take it easy. Genji going in. I don't know if he's trying to stop the boss, but he's a little bit late. Jumps over the wall, takes too much damage, too much poison. Lucio ends up getting the kill. Final hit on that Genji. So we have a boss picked up by Zul'jin Distillery. That will be pushing top. But all the members of Zul'jin Distillery are going to come bottom and fight for this point. They want the Zerg as well. Hanzo taking another bomb. Break it down, comes down from Lucio. And we are going to see a lot of death here on the side of not throwing. Oh, that's 3. If they get the Chromie, that makes all 5. Oh. Very close to a team wipe there. Whew. Alright, so this is not looking too good for not throwing. They have a boss pushing top. They have a 100% Zerg wave. And they have 3 members down. You see a 4-1 split. X-Blade landing, doing a lot of damage. But just healed back up by Lucio. Sonya is top for Zul'jin.
Red team has destroyed the fort.
Big Fear coming out onto the Genji. Can't leap away. He is taken down. Zul'jin, or not Zul'jin, Gul'dan is getting very, very low. The time loop onto the Lucio, but it doesn't connect with anything. Emerald Wind coming out from Brad. Oh, Bad Rudely. And we get... oh, huh, missed it. Yeah, the Zerg and the boss took down the fort while they're fighting. Oh my goodness. So, I wonder if I can go back and look at the stats here. I'm just going to back up just a second in the replay. And I'm going to look at some of these stats. Pause the game and pull these up. I didn't really pull a lot of these up during the game. But we can take a look at them right now. So, oh, still have the wrong co-caster down there, but that's okay. You don't actually need to look at my face for this, although I will play this one more time. Yeah, there we go. Pew, 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 pew. All right, enough of that. So, looking at these stats, I see Tracer 10 and 2, really a big threat to immobile heroes like Chromie. Hanzo, you know, he has got a little bit of abilities to get away, jumping over walls and things like that. But once that's used, or if there's no walls around, he is at your mercy. So Tracer, very good pick against the Chromie and the Hanzo. See a lot of damage also coming out from Tracer, 36k, highest in the game. Hanzo putting out decent numbers, 29k hero damage. But the kill count really tells the story of what happened here. The meme team got taken down by a team that was drafting, not just rolling through a random list. That's what I hear Not Throwing does, is they have a list of memes, meme team comps, and they just roll a number and they pick whatever's there. I'm not sure if that's true. I might just be spreading rumors. It was a fun game to watch, though. Very, very enjoyable. There's a lot of rotations between top and bottom, and Sonya was switching around with, you know, doing 2v1 versus a 1v1, and I think it pretty much speaks for itself. Zul'jin Distillery played a little bit better here. They had almost a 3-level lead towards the end. As far as stacks, it looks like Gul'dan never quite got stacked. That would have probably brought his numbers up later on. Chromie almost stacked, very, very close, but it was a short game, just under 14 minutes. Anyways, all right, well, this has been... Look, I forgot to adjust the icon. Sorry, guys. We'll make it a little bit better now. Anyways, I'm Moist Weenus, and I will probably be going through and doing a few more of these replays. So if you ever want a game to be cast that wasn't when it went live, go ahead and upload your videos to the Cast My Replay folder, and myself or maybe some other casters will get a chance to get to it. All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much. You can follow me at Moist Weenus on Twitter if you want, or twitch.tv/moistweenus, and you can watch my useless memes and my useless streams. But I appreciate you guys watching this, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.